Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jason Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to your Wednesday.
Good morning. How are we all?
We are good.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Stanaway.
School holidays, we've got your other son in this morning, Felix.
Yes.
Hello, Felix. How old's Felix?
Felix is 11.
I was going to say 12. 11. 12 this year?
12 this year. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, what have we got?
Six or
9 years to Vegas. Promised him for his 21st to take him to Vegas.
You bring your kids in here, maybe you should take your other kids, Lauren and I, home with you today.
No, thanks.
We should just do it, you know. You can look after us at in your mansion.
But you know what?
For
Since
games.
he's bought 2 days in a row a child each day, we should get to bring a friend in.
Oh, we should, yeah. Or the dogs.
The dogs.
Bring the dogs in. I love the dogs.
And I think we should bring a friend in.
Bring a friend.
Dogs are for everyone. Everyone loves dogs.
Sorry, guys. School holidays. I'm slowly working through things that I
Do
can
we get
do with
Archie
them.
one day?
The liability, the 3-year-old will not be coming in
Why not?
unless he is table tied.
Boo.
That's fine. We can do that.
He likes buttons, and I just, you know.
Oh, yeah. Like his dad.
Yeah.
We want Archie.
Just be careful.
We love Felix, but we want Archie.
Be careful what you wish for. Hey, guys, big news. Lady Gaga is coming.
Oh, my God.
Gaga.
I love Lady Gaga. Love, 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 love. She sort of teased the announce of this tour for a while.
Yeah.
But it is happening. She is coming to Melbourne, and we have your tickets.
That's right.
Today.
First tickets in town to see Lady Gaga when she plays Melbourne. Coming up in the show, we will play Lady Gaga. When we do, you ring, you win. It is that easy.
that easy.
One of the most memorable concerts I ever went to was Lady Gaga.
Oh, really?
Because she just does it all, doesn't she?
It's amazing.
Puts on
Her
a show. I think the last show I went to was when she entered Rod Laver Arena through a gigantic...
Oh, yeah. I was
Remember
at that
that?
one too.
Sorry, what did she do?
I went with
she-
an ex-boyfriend.
She came...
Oh, God, the concert was a while back.
Yeah.
onto the stage through a gigantic pair of legs, as in...
The
she
legs
was-
open and she was
being
born.
birthed.
Onto the stage.
Baby,
Yes.
I was born this way.
Wow.
It was very memorable, Jace. You could see her crowning.
Gaga crowning.
Oh, I don't know if it was her or her mum.
Right,
But
gotcha.
someone was crowning on the stage.
Well, there you go. Okay, so your
She
chance.
puts on a show. That was when she wore the meat, didn't she? No,
No, the
different.
VMAs.
She wore something strange that night, but anyway.
She wears
it was
many strange things.
Unbelievable
but
show.
The meat dress was the VMA.
That was too.
That's
yeah.
right. Do you reckon they had like one of the sushi mango boys out the back with a meat slicer? Like, was that fresh?
It was a lot chunkier than that.
Yeah.
Why
It's
would
like,
the sushi mango boys be doing that?
Well, just, you know, if I had to ring someone to help make me a meat dress, like they're Italian, they'd be walking around with prosciutto everywhere they go.
Oh, because you're Italian.
If
That way I could not make
You were
the
lost then,
connection
weren't you?
between Lady Gaga and the sushi mango boys.
well, I just thought if
Like,
anyone
they're
owns a
not
meat
butchers.
slicer, it'd be them.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't.
It
like
looked like a
prosciutto.
chuck steak.
Yeah, it was.
Like
Oh.
a real thick,
That was a
thick
butcher
cut.
job.
Oh, it wasn't like a prosciutto.
No.
Right. So anyway,
Very heavy kind of dress. it
Gaga's
would be,
coming to
wouldn't it?
Melbourne.
yeah, your chance to win Gaga tickets a little bit later on in the show. We've got a big one coming up today. We're going to be probing the Popo. Our resident friendly police officer, Cheesy, is in after 7 this morning. My 11-year-old's got questions for him, actually. Hopefully
I love
then-
Cheesy. Can't wait to see him.
He's coming up. Hey, big show coming up this morning. We mentioned before we're going to be probing the Popo after 7. Also, Lady Gaga tickets on the way as well.
Guys, I had a very rogue television night last night.
Do you know? For the first time in a long time, we didn't turn the television
Really?
on once.
So what
in
do you
our
do? Talk to
house
each other?
Oh,
I know.
oh.
Not more.
Board games.
Maths is finished,
Yeah, I
so we
know.
didn't even bother.
It's very unsettling when one of your shows finishes.
But we actually talked to each other and then went to bed early. But
Did you?
Yeah, it was weird. I felt weird. I didn't even watch the news.
That
No.
sort of vibe.
I mean, if this is the music you play while you lie next to your partner and scroll your iPhone, then
Oh, okay, right.
Oh, what were you scrolling? TikTok?
I'm scrolling.
Just
No, I
anything?
don't have TikTok.
No?
Anyway, what were you watching?
Well, I did the news into, as I do every night,
Yep.
habit, into the debate
I
didn't
missed
even
the
know it
The
was
debate
on.
being Albanese versus Dutto.
What channel?
It was on Sky, so that's why a lot of people probably.
Missed it.
I didn't know it was on.
Neither did
Was
I.
it publicised that it was
Yeah,
on?
well, it was, but it wasn't. There wasn't much hype around
Like
it.
I watched the presidential debate.
It's
Yeah.
much the
So-
same.
But I know, but why was I more into that than this?
Well, it's
It's
a
our
really good
own leader.
question. Really good
I
question.
didn't even know about it.
Because it's Trumpy. Elon.
I mean, I would have watched had I've known, but I didn't know it was on.
So news first into debate into first episode of White Lotus season 3 because
I did
I'm
the
so
same.
far behind.
But no, now's a good time.
What a mix! What a rogue mix
God,
of television
you had a big
watching.
night of TV, didn't you?
I did.
Single and on holidays.
Yeah,
That is
right.
living.
Let's talk about the debate because inside the room, it was like a sort of town hall style forum where
Live
they
audience?
had live audience, and the audience fired the questions at Albo and Dutton, right? So that's why they call it a bit of a town hall setup. But there are 100 undecided voters.
Right.
I can see you being a mediator on one of those.
Thankfully, it was the exceptional Kieran Gilbert from Sky.
I've
one
never
of my
heard of
colleagues.
Kieran Gilbert
Do you
in
know
my
Tim
life.
Gilbert? Remember him from the,
sport
Today
guy.
Show?
Yeah.
Big lad.
It's his brother.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kieran.
Didn't Sarah Arbo do one last time?
She did.
Yeah.
So usually they have 2 or 3 in each network.
Ah,
will
right,
take
gotcha.
it in turns to host one.
Grant Daniel will do Channel 10.
Yeah, oh yeah. They should have Todd Woodbridge from Channel 9 as well. The
Tipping point.
They
Good
should
call.
have a go at the tipping point. Can you imagine?
Get Elbow and Dutto on the tipping point.
100 undecided voters, and then at the end, those voters vote. They vote for a winner.
Who won?
Oh, right.
So on this occasion, the undecided voters voted 44-35 in favour of the PM, in favour of Albo. So he had a pretty handy win.
Yeah,
there were
right.
still 21 people undecided who thought, do you know what?
Oh, come on. Surely they just have to
Well, just put it
Yeah.
exactly.
just make a vote.
Don't
Exactly.
validate their
Just tick-
parking
tick one of the
unless
boxes.
unless they tick the box.
But what followed was a propaganda storm on the Twitters and the Instagrams and the TikToks and the Facebooks of the world. The Liberal Party decided to do a Trumpy and declared Peter Dutton the winner
Why?
because they just thought, chuck it on social media.
Who cares? Bit of a smear campaign.
We can say Dutto won. So now they're in a bit of strife today for trying to influence the outcome of the debate.
Is that a little bit reminiscent of radio shows on Survey Day when we're like, we're
Yes.
number one?
Yeah.
Between
18 to
15 and 19-year-olds,
19-year-olds who
women
wear-
in the
So-
West.
I
Who
think
like green?
I think Dutto was number one with 60 plus. You know,
Yeah, right.
It's just
I mean, that's
like-
still part of it, though, isn't it?
It is.
It's all part
It's
of the
just.
game.
I
So
mean,
when's the next one? Because I'll be sure to tune in.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we could go and be the question askers and the button pushers.
Oh,
the moderators?
how long to go for?
No, not the moderators. Just the we get to
Oh,
decide
you want to be
who
in the
wins
town
the
hall?
debate.
What would you ask? Here you go. Question each. What would you ask,
How much longer is this going to go for?
Lauren?
I would ask.
Here we go.
Oh God, I don't know. I don't know.
Miss Phillips? Nova? Shoot. What's it? No, don't shoot, actually.
Where do you sit on a 3-day weekend?
Yeah, how do you feel about a 4-day working week?
Yeah. Good. You got my vote.
I'm also happy to work from home.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. For breakfast radio host.
Dutton's against it. Oh, no, he's for that.
Yeah, well,
No,
exactly.
he's not anymore.
Yep. Oh, no.
He's
he's flipped.
flip-flopped.
He's flipped. He's gone back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's just gone 6:12. Clint, make sure you keep us in the loop on the next one.
Thank
When
you.
is the next one?
I assume it's a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
They
When is
space
the
it out a bit.
election?
May 3rd.
Oh, so it's
Early
soon.
voting starts.
Yeah, it's coming
end
up
of next
soon.
week.
Right.
Then we get rid of all those silly little ads. Spoken by Chase Hawkins for the Nova Party.
Yes.
Silly little ads.
They're just ridiculous, aren't
They
they?
The
are.
Patriots of Trumpets.
What is the Patriot of Trumpet?
Guys.
It's Clive Palmer's party.
But what is a Patriot of
Well,
Trumpet?
he thought it would make people
A
think
trumpet.
of Donald Trump, and it might. I did hear an interview with him. He was saying it might
sorry.
spike some interest.
Sorry.
What?
Did I just catch that out of the corner of my eye?
What?
You were talking about Clive Palmer and our executive producer Brody put his fist in the air like yes.
Love the ad.
Oh, do you?
Trumpet of Patriots.
We've got a fan.
Did
we
Clive
got a
Palmer
trumpet.
start a dinosaur park or something?
Yes, yeah.
Clive Palmer had his own like movie world style.
No, no, was it-
Google.
It was a resort.
Was he roaming?
No, yes.
Haven't you seen this?
The Jasosaurus was
It was
there.
it was
Wait, Clive.
it was a resort in Queensland.
No, there wasn't.
Palmer,
I
I'm
swear to
telling
God.
you.
What,
Clive,
like Australia Zoo?
No,
yes.
With
Clive Palmer Resort
roaming
was called.
Clive?
So it's a resort, and then amongst the resort was giant sculptures of
A
dinosaurs.
resort with a pool?
Clive Palmer
Imagine seeing him and his dick stickers.
Dinosaur Park. You ready?
Yep.
Billionaire Clive Palmer's Palmersaurus Dinosaur Park featured 160 animated replica dinosaurs and was located at his Coolum Resort in Queensland Sunshine Coast.
He sounds like
Was
someone
he
ready to
bringing
run the
back
country.
dinosaurs?
All right.
Guys, it was called Palmersaurus. it's called Palmersaurus.
Just gone.
Come on.
6:15. Well, good morning, Melbourne. It is just gone 23 to 7. It's going to find up to be a good-looking day today. A little bit of cloud around.
Yes, the warmer weather is coming back, Melbourne. Get excited.
What happened to you this morning, Lauren? Because you're usually the last in the door.
I was the first one here.
I know, it
How
really
did
threw me.
this happen?
Really
I don't
threw
know.
me.
I was the last here.
I
I
don't
never
know.
collect the bronze
Have
medal.
you
I don't know.
You changed your clocks?
Yeah, no, I was just the first one.
And you
two
look
were very
fresh
late
and you're
today.
like, the hair's doing stuff
you know
that it's
what?
never done
I
before.
fell asleep last night with my hair in a wet in a braid, and I've woken up this morning and it's very
Like a
fluffy and curly.
Messy look. I like it.
Great.
Look at that. It's very curly Sue.
You're just missing the little coloured things, like, when you go to Fiji. And
Oh, the
Oh, no, I
beads.
didn't have it in
beads.
braids.
Oh,
We need
right.
beads.
I had
Need
it in
beads.
a braid.
Is that the look at the moment, is it?
no?
Oh.
I don't think this is in fashion.
Oh.
I think this is just.
It looks good.
Hey,
I look a bit like I'm in League of Our Own this morning. I'm quite
You
sporty.
You do!
Baseball cap.
great movie.
with a
Great
baseball
movie.
t-shirt.
Yes. That's not baseball.
A League of Our Own.
That's a
I loved
flashback.
that movie.
Yeah, that was a cracker.
That and
Tom
Field,
Hanks
and Field of Dreams.
Oh yeah, Field of Dreams.
If
was
you
awesome.
build it,
they will come.
yes,
done.
nice work. Hey, guys, very important week this week. It is Anti-Street Harassment Week. I think it's really important to highlight things like this and
Yeah.
just remind people, to have these heavy conversations. L'Oreal Paris is committed to ending street harassment through their bystander intervention training in partnership with Plan International. And look, we caught up for a very special podcast with their ambassador this year. His name is Tarang. He's 38 years old. And back in 2015, he lost his sister, Nikki. She was murdered by her husband, which is just horrific.
Horrific.
We spoke
Horrific
to him
beyond words.
about this campaign, which is so important, and how you can get involved yourself.
And for a lot of guys, we don't go through the world like that, right? We'd want the same for all the women in our lives, right? That's what a lot of the good men will tell me. I don't want the women that I know or any woman to have to go through life feeling scared, right? Just trying to get to the shops. These are basic, everyday, dare I say they're mundane, they're boring things that we have to do every day, right? And if you're self-selecting out of that because you're worried about what could happen, it's just an awful reality to live in. And this is happening to 78% of Australian women.
It's an education piece for a lot of us.
Yeah. And
including us as in blokes,
100%.
Jace.
Yes.
100%.
And to teach people what to do and how to stand up if you see inappropriate behaviour, whether it's with someone you know or a stranger on the street.
If you go to l'orealparis.com.au/stand up, it looks like 10, 15 minutes, but it's an education that I think we all need.
Yeah.
And there is a special interview with Tarang on our podcast feed. If you want to go and have a listen, just search Jace and Lauren.
Some strange stuff going on overseas in the United States, Jace. I don't know if you heard or saw overnight, but Trumpy has now increased the tariff on China.
He's gone. He's doubled down.
He's doubled down, more than doubled down. It's now 102%.
Are you serious?
Was there a new chart? Was he long?
He
there?
needs another
Is
chart.
it actually 102%?
Yeah. So now countries from right the way around the world, including Australia, are now negotiating with the White House. I think there's 70 active negotiations underway right now.
My goodness.
A lot of Zoom meetings.
But he's banning a lot of things. And this
What now?
Well, this article raised a few eyebrows because new laws could soon be passed in America as part of what he's described as the Make America Great Again crackdown, which targets people's sex lives. And in saying sex lives, I'm talking
Adult.
sex toys.
Adult toys. I saw this story, right?
What do you mean? We're getting a tariff on those?
No, he's saying you can have a maximum of 6. So you can have, you're telling
So
me.
you can get 6 into your shopping basket, but no more.
But you
Really?
can buy as many guns as you want.
Yeah.
But there's a limit on adult toys.
Yeah.
Well, they're weapons.
What?
Mass destruction.
Explain what you mean.
So there's a push to make, for instance, let's say vibrators, much harder.
For want of a better word.
For major retailers like Walmart.
What, to sell?
To stock.
Is this like the toilet paper cap? You know, when we were only allowed to buy like one pack?
Yes.
I mean,
So
if
I
you're
guess-
buying
So
more
what,
than-
he's saying you can't sell them in like grocery stores. But how many can you buy? Is it 6?
There is a cap. He's introducing a cap of 6.
Look,
6 at a time, or you
Six
can
at-
only have 6 in your
no,
home?
6 at a time in the basket.
the shopping basket.
Imagine being the checkout chick going, sorry, you're going to have to return one of those.
Yeah.
Donald Trump says you can only have 6. But if you'd like to buy 7 guns today, help yourself. Like what?
I'm in no way on Trumpy's side, but do you need to buy more than 6 at a time?
Well, it's none of your business
Yeah, good call.
what
I
people
mean-
are doing at home.
Hey guys,
I mean, if you're in Target, you're going to buy a CD or something.
whoa.
A CD,
And you're like, oh, just stumbled into the vibrator aisle.
the adult toy aisle.
Guys, executive producer Brody has brought in some photos
Of course
from
he
home
has.
for
What
a
is
bit of
that?
a pop quiz.
What's that?
That is called the adjustable flesh loop.
Sorry?
It's called an erection enhancing lasso.
Lasso.
It's like a Ted lasso.
Like a lasso. For all the cowboy lovers out there, it says.
I guess that's for the man.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's
It
like
says, what's that about saving a horse and riding a cowboy again?
you got another one,
Supply and
Broads? What else you got?
What's the point of this? Sorry,
This is just some of the things that are on sale these days.
it is a.
Egg for men.
What do
See,
you mean?
okay, so-
Hard-boiled egg for men.
What do you mean?
These egg toys don't even look like toys, but they'll definitely get you hard-boiled.
Now, I don't think they
Hang
should
on.
be selling them in a pack of 6 that actually look like
what do you do?
a pack of eggs.
What's with? I don't understand.
Well, I'm guessing those eggs.
Well, if you read the description.
What do you go? Quack, quack, quack?
You will when you put it there.
Oh, and you meant to,
I think it goes, yeah.
and then you.
Even on their own description, it says we're still not quite sure how these work. No, but apparently each egg has a different internal texture.
Oh, that's why they're selling them in packs of 6. Free
Why?
range?
Depending on your mood,
They'll get you hard-boiled.
get you a bit clucky.
Oh, a kitty carpet. Oh, my God, it's a merkin.
Oh, is that what it is? It looks like a miniature version of that carpet we were talking about the other day. It goes
the
around the
Wii
base
mat.
of the toilet.
The Wii mat.
The Wii mat.
I think
A
this might be a
furry
little.
red merkin.
This might be a little smaller than the Wii mats.
Right.
It says, don't worry, Fred's not your colour, because we have them in other fun
So
shades.
again, sorry, what's the point of this?
We're just going through some of the things that are on display.
Well, so what we're going to do, Clint, is if you could only have 5, which 5 would you choose?
Oh, okay. Oh, is this corn? This is. Oh, sure.
Oh my God!
What is that one?
That's called the corn holder.
So what is it?
No, it's a corn. No, it's.
It's corn
What's
on
it
the
called?
cob.
What's
with-
it called?
It looks like a
It's called the.
Oh,
It says it's made from a badminton handle,
so it's not a
And a
holder. It's a
dog coin.
holder. Right.
chew toy.
It's a cob of corn with.
Oh, someone's made that on Etsy. No.
Oh, you can't be buying these on Etsy.
No.
It looks like it's
No,
got a.
no,
Look at the
no.
grip on it. Looks like a tennis racket
That's
grip.
what it says. It's a badminton handle.
Oh yeah, no. Hey,
Oh yeah, I'm interested to see where you go with this, Jace.
Brody, where on earth are you finding these?
Have a look at his silly.
132410 is our number.
He's made a. Sorry. So we've wait. We've got on our screen like a direct mirror of his computer screen, and he has made a PowerPoint called Toys. Did you just happen to have this on your computer anyway, or was that for this segment?
I even put slide effects on it, like the swoosh that comes in and out.
Oh,
Because it what?
I didn't know there was sound. 132410. Can we talk adult toy shopping?
Oh sure.
Have yours been found?
I
Did
don't
you
think
have-
anyone's. I think it's all online these days, isn't it? Just get it
No,
delivered to
people
your
are still
house.
going into shops.
Into the shops. Where do you
Sexy
even buy
land.
them in the shops?
There's adult shops everywhere.
Well,
people.
it's been a real movement that in like women's beauty,
Exactly.
You can buy all of these adult toys on like Adore Beauty, on like a lot of the stores. There's no shame.
13, 24,
everyone
10.
does it.
Let's talk toy shopping. Did you run into someone you know? Did someone find your little haul? 13, 24, 10 is
Did
our
you get
number.
told you had too many in your basket?
Yes, sorry, sir. Have you got to leave some for the rest of us?
Have you got a cornhole?
In return, I've got $200 Anaconda vouchers. Pay less so you can play more this Easter. Thanks to Anaconda.
I'll be thrilled.
13, 24, 10 is our number. Toy shopping. What happened to you? We're talking adult shopping.
Because Trumpy in America wants to make it more difficult for people to purchase
Adult toys.
adult
It's so
toys.
ridiculous.
All of them.
13, 24, 10 is our number. If you had dramas when adult shopping or with your adult purchases.
Because as you drive out to the airport, I know there's quite a large retailer out that way.
Sexyland.
On the left-hand side. As
My
you
kids
pass-
sing the jingle.
What's the jingle? Your kid's here right now. Should we ask him to do
Take
it?
me now.
Take me now, Sexyland.
Yeah. Good on you. Get out to Sexyland, everyone.
It's a real education.
It's a
for them.
catchy one.
Find all kinds of things there.
You know how like when you're a kid you'd see businesses along the road when you're driving? Yeah. And we had friends in the car the other day and I'm like, oh God, we're going past it. Please don't sing. Please don't sing.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Alana and Lara, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
What happened to you?
So mine's not shopping. I still live with my parents. I'm at uni and everything.
Oh, no.
So when when we were moving house a few months ago, I was going through my drawers and I found, an item.
Yes.
And my, dad was coming into the room, so I panicked and threw it into one of my boxes.
Yep.
Fast forward to when we're unpacking the house.
Oops.
I happened to be at work and my mum and my godmother had gone to, unpack and help
To
get
help.
the house set up.
Oh, no.
yeah.
I called my mum later that night. I was like, hey, how did everything go? She's like, yeah, good. Your auntie found, your little
What
toy
box had
in
you
your
thrown
box.
it in? With the kitchen
A clo-
utensils, or
No.
was it in the lingerie drawer?
No, with my clothes, and I didn't think anything of it because I completely forgot about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
At least it was your
she-
auntie and not dad. It's less embarrassing.
Well, no, because she picked it up and ran out and told my mum and then ran out and told my dad
well,
and
come
then the
on,
whole
Auntie.
family knew.
What are they, 8 years old? Look what I found.
She was like, oh no, look what I found. And everyone just laughed it off. But as soon as I heard my mum say it, my partner and I just looked at each other and we were like, yeah,
Oh.
we know what she's going to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah. Oh, well, you've moved out of home now. It's none of their business what you're doing.
Chloe in Pakenham, good morning.
Good morning. So I was at the shop having a great look, and then I get a phone call from my 4 kids who were on the bus home from school going, Mum, what are you doing?
Wait, where
said, "What?"
did they see you going into Sexyland?
No, they were on the bus, and I thought I'll quickly nick in before I do school drop pick up. They go, Mum,
What
you've got
shop
Life
did you go to?
360, the local adult shop.
Oh,
And they go, Mum, you've got Life 360 on. We know where you are.
No.
And my youngest goes, I knew you still did it.
I knew you
and
still
my-
did it.
Well, that's on them for tracking mum.
No, you just say no.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
And they go, what are you doing in there? I go, Dad made me.
ask your father. That's the best deflection
Ask
of all
your father.
sentences. Ask
$20
your father.
says
Hope you
Dad
picked
doesn't
up
know
something
about
nice.
it. Dad wouldn't have a clue. That's on the kids. If you're
Also,
looking
you've already got 4 kids. You don't need any more. The shops
Exactly.
are the way to go.
yeah, you should have went to the shop a couple.
Hello,
couple of kids
Jess.
back.
Hello, good morning.
What? Good morning. What happened to you? Something awkward, I hope.
Little bit of a backstory. I lived at home with both my parents, and
Yep.
my dad had recently had an affair on Mum.
Oops, Dad.
Okay.
Naughty dad. Dad's in the
Yes,
naughty.
bit of a
corner.
trauma thing. But then I went into the Sexyland, and funny enough, who was at the other side of the store? It was actually him.
Oh,
He had a whip in his hand, and I literally just froze. I ran to the corner of the store.
Dad had
And then
Did he have
had
the
a
girlfriend there
whip.
too?
No, he didn't. Thank goodness. I don't know what I would have done there. But
Yeah.
I hid in the corner of the shop, and then I wasn't really speaking to him at the time. But then the next time I saw him was at Christmas, and I just look at him every time, and I just think, oh, I know what you've done.
Dad, I wonder what's in my Kris Kringle, Dad.
So to this day, does he know you saw him buying the whip?
Yeah, 100%. We made eye contact.
You
So
should have been wearing one of those masks.
Yes, you know what? I should have, but
Hang on. You made eye contact and then you never discussed it again.
yeah, never. Saw him at Christmas, and I just thought, well, I know what you've done. I know your biggest secret.
13,
And,
24, 10
you
if
know-
you're Jess's dad and you're listening to this.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Jess.
No, Dad, with the whip. I like the thought of it. The thought of it is like panic-inducing. If I saw my dad buying a whip, no. I can't even finish
He strikes me as a whip guy.
I can't even finish the
I reckon
sentence.
Bobby would have the cowboy hat on too. Like he'd go the full
Cowboy
getup.
hat?
Oh, like
Don't.
if
He
he's,
listens to the show. Don't.
if he's got a whip and everything, I think
He
he'd have
doesn't
the
have
full.
a whip.
Do you think he's got
We don't
buttless
know.
chaps?
I should never have brought my dad into
We
this.
don't know.
Stop talking about my dad like that.
We don't
Jasmine,
chaps.
good morning. What happened
He'd
to you?
have chaps for
Stop
sure.
it. Jasmine, what happened to you?
It was mortifying. A few years ago, I was in a secret lesbian relationship with one of my friends, and we decided to go to Sexyland, buy some things.
Yep.
And while we were there, we noticed that the shopkeepers were like walking around looking a bit weird. So we asked them what was wrong, and they said, "Oh, someone just tried to kind of break into one of the workers' cars, and we're just keeping an eye on it." So we're like, "Oh no, we'll go outside to check our car, and it's gone."
Oh, someone stole your car.
Yep. We were stuck there. We had to wait for the police to come. We had
Oh, you had to fill out a
wait, and of
report.
course, had to call my mum, who had to come pick us up, and we had to tell her we were lesbians.
Oh.
It was mortifying.
You could have caught an Uber, Jasmine.
You could have said, would you-
This back then, this was 10 years ago.
Yeah, right.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just shopping with a friend.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, love that. That's funny. Out of all the cars to get stolen.
Oh, no.
Do you pick up a bargain, Jasmine?
No.
Have you
should
done
got
My
something.
mum would have had to carry it home with my mum.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you're on Nova 100. It is Jason, Lauren, Clint here as well. We're doing it thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express. And coming up after 7:30, Cheesy, our friendly police officer, is in to answer your questions. And today, he's going to go through our results because we all sat the police entrance
Goodness
exam.
me.
I thought I was flying through it and then it timed out.
That happened to me too.
Anyway, we will get to that shortly. But right now, I want to talk about something very important. It is the beginning of the Witchery White Shirt campaign. Now, you might have heard about this. You might have seen it before. The Witchery White Shirt campaign raises money for the OCRF, which is the Ovarian Cancer Research Foundation. It's the 17th year that this has run. All proceeds go straight to the OCRF from this shirt. I'm a part of the campaign. It's a huge privilege to be a part of this campaign.
You've done it for a number of years, haven't you?
Yeah, and it's really important. There's a lot of people have put their faces and their names to it. There's an amazing video that's just been released. But it's really important that we all talk about ovarian cancer because one woman dies every 8 hours from ovarian cancer, and around 1,815 Australians are diagnosed with this insidious disease every year. Have a listen to this new campaign.
Every great change begins with a single thread.
A thread that connects us all.
A community united in purpose.
To ensure a healthy, vital future for everyone affected by ovarian cancer. This is more than just a shirt.
It's 17 years of the Witchery White Shirt campaign,
raising more than $17 million for the Ovarian Cancer Research Foundation.
But there's still so much to do.
Less than half of the women diagnosed with ovarian cancer today will survive the next 5 years.
There is promising research in the pipeline.
But right now, there is no early detection test.
Treatment options are limited.
And the disease often recurs. This needs to end.
Every shirt purchased helps fund life-saving research.
Every stitch,
a step closer to ending ovarian cancer.
Together,
we're weaving hope.
All proceeds go to the OCRF.
Wear the shirt.
End the fight.
This white shirt can help end ovarian cancer.
I mean, there's some harrowing statistics in there. Less than half of the women diagnosed with ovarian cancer will survive the next 5 years. Do you know how scary that is as a woman? It's terrifying because the thing about ovarian cancer is that by the time women are diagnosed with ovarian cancer, it's often far too late. It's in the very late stages because there is no early detection test. And I think a lot of women, and I always thought it too until I got involved with the OCRF, I thought a pap smear helped detect ovarian cancer and it doesn't. So Witchery do this amazing collaboration where every year they release a white shirt, and in the last 17 years they've raised over $17 million, but we still need to raise more money to help find that early detection test. Clint, I know you're an ambassador for the OCRF as well, and while this is something that affects women, it affects our sisters and our mothers and our wives and our girlfriends and our daughters.
It's so striking. I mean, I've been a supporter and ambassador for the OCRF for the best part of 15 years. And you're right, you think of so many women in your lives, and this campaign is just so poignant. You think of your nan, your mum, your sisters, your nieces, your friends, right? And unfortunately for me, one of the most insidious cancers and the worst gynecological cancers claimed the life of my beautiful friend Mandy near on 15 years ago, which is why I got involved. And since then, me and my family, and I know you, Lauren, we've immersed ourselves in the foundation and met some stunning women, some brave women who I'm thinking of this morning. Women like the beautiful Helen Hatzis, beautiful Leanne Flynn as well.
Leanne was a friend of our show. She came on our show. Jace, you met Leanne and her 3 beautiful daughters who we're thinking of today as well. She came on and told her story many times, and I'll never forget her being in here saying, "When I'm not here, you all need to be my voice." So I encourage everyone, if you can, to buy the white shirt from Witchery. 100% of the proceeds go to the OCRF.
I think that's so important as well, because there's a lot of different charities and things out there where a percentage goes.
Yeah.
This is 100%.
Yeah, and there's some amazing, go and watch that video. It's really powerful, and there's some incredible women in it. Kat Stewart, Sarah Arbo, Jess Fox, Laura Henschwit, and Melissa Leong. You might have recognised some of those voices
and look,
in that video.
As we sit here today, research is the key here. Because there is no early detection test, which is quite striking, and the symptoms are just the symptoms for this disease, Jace, are just so vague. You know, abdominal bloating is one of them, but it's passed over as so many different things, and the last thing women think or want, obviously, is to be diagnosed with a cancer.
So far with modern medicine.
Yeah.
But then it's crazy that we still don't have
early
detection.
So far to go. Yeah. Ovarian cancer is the most lethal of women's cancers. And like Clint said, the scary thing is that a lot of the symptoms are symptoms that women have every month anyway, so you often don't know. But I do beg you, if you think there is something wrong and something doesn't feel right or doesn't feel normal, please, please, please go and speak to your GP about it.
And a shout out today to the team at the OCRF. They are celebrating their 25th anniversary this year, which is something quite extraordinary, which was born out of something quite small. And I know they pour their heart and soul, not just into this campaign, but into so many campaigns, and they're doing great work.
Shirts are available now at Witchery?
They are, witchery.com.au, or you can head in store. It's also a really cool shirt. Buy it for your mum, your wife.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's a great gift. It's it's really, really important that we have these conversations and that we raise as much money as we can to find that early detection test.
That's the sound of the police.
You first start talking.
Jason Lawrence.
Answer me.
Probe the Popo.
Tell me what you know.
We love the Victorian Police.
We do.
Every couple of weeks we get a different area of the cops in, and every couple of weeks we catch up with our resident friendly police officer, Cheesy, who was in the house.
Cheesy, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Now, I missed you last time you were in here, and that was because I was away. I took a week off. We had a bit of an emergency amongst our family and friends, and I had to go to Queensland very quickly. And it was a police incident, and it was the first time I had seen firsthand how hard the police work in moments of trauma and under very difficult circumstances. And I just want to say thank you, because I've never fully understand how stressful and hard your jobs can be. And I saw it firsthand, and I saw how hard you guys work. The Victorian Police, New South Wales, Queensland Police, but policemen in general. And thank you for all the work you do.
Thanks, Lauren. I think often our members go to and get involved in situations which are very traumatic to people who are involved.
Yes.
So to hear that the service and the professionalism of the police, you know, in regards to you and your friends was great, is really what we aim for.
Yeah, and you're dealing in such stressful situations, and the police officers we dealt with did it with such grace and poise and understanding in such a difficult situation, and that must be so taxing and tolling on you as police officers as well.
I think it is taxing, and we've seen that with the number of people who are going out on stress after being in the police force for a long period of time. We just need to try and, people look at us in these times to take charge and have leadership and be professional, and we try and do that, but we're people as well, so there is an emotional toll often with what we go through.
Yeah.
Can I switch gears, if possible? I want to talk about something that's been in the headlines, and that is Tony Mockbell, one of Victoria's more notorious criminals.
You ever come across him?
I met him years ago. He was actually in custody, and I was part of the escort to where we were going. So,
What about the escort for this latest court appearance with the big Mack truck? And,
What do
is
they
that
call?
what you did?
What do you call the big armoured truck?
Yeah, we have that, like the Bearcat.
The Bearcat, that's it. Yeah, the Bearcat. Yeah.
So he's got an ankle bracelet on. Now his movement is monitored, but is also dependent on bail conditions, obviously. So what? He's bail generally. Someone like him would have to report to police daily.
So he's reporting daily. He has an ankle bracelet on. I'm not aware of any other conditions. There's just the risk of flight because he fled last time to Greece.
Clearly.
So the court is satisfied that the bail conditions imposed will make him more accountable.
Well, what's chat like with someone like Mockbell when he comes to the police station? He's like, Tony, how's your day going?
It's really funny. So some of our more
notorious,
infamous people, they are business people just in a different business.
Yeah,
they can be very charismatic.
I
they
bet.
can be very friendly.
I reckon he would be very charismatic.
Even when he strutted out of court the other day in the nice press suit, there was some cheers. It was crazy.
Yeah, I think he did a lot. Like, even though his money that he gained was through criminal activity, he was very generous with that money to other people. So it's like a Robin Hood sort of scenario.
Yeah, right.
Very own Robin Hood.
Just yet another chapter in Melbourne's underworld, right?
Unprofessional to ask for a selfie when you're escorting him, I imagine.
Yeah, I don't think I get a selfie.
Yeah, right. Gotcha.
I reckon people would be seeing him because he was out at Northland the other day going for a walk. People would be like, hey.
Hey, Tony.
He was
Big
aftershave
Tony,
shopping.
Quick bit, would you mind? He was what? Down at the shaver
He was
shop?
aftershave shopping.
Was he at the shaver shop?
Need new cologne.
You can't hand him the smartphone to take the photo. He's not allowed to touch him.
No, he's got a smartphone ban.
What do you mean?
He's not allowed a smartphone. He's got to have a Nokia. So if you
Is
get
he allowed a phone but not a smartphone? A
Uh,
Motorola. Hello, Moto.
Yeah.
He's also not allowed at the toupee shop. After last
Oh, no wigs.
time.
Yes, no wigs.
Hey, just quickly before we get to a pressing issue, which is us joining the police force, I've got my 11-year-old son Felix in this morning.
School holidays.
Um,
Felix, if you don't behave yourself, Cheesy's going to arrest you and take you to the police station.
No, bloody.
I would not want that.
Yeah,
Cheesy just said he can take a rip in the squad car. I was like, mate.
Sick.
Sick. Couple of issues. First thing is the Minecraft movie is huge at the moment
What
for school
happens
holidays.
in the Minecraft?
Like
They're in a mine?
Jack Black, you know the game Minecraft?
No.
They've made it into a movie. It's huge. But there's YouTube clips going around telling kids to scream out lines and stuff in the movie.
To scream it out.
Yeah, and kids are jumping on chairs and
Like
screaming
viral.
lines out and stuff. Felix was concerned that you can get arrested for doing that in the movies. Is that...
No, Felix, my son, my 18-year-old son, went with his mates 2 nights ago, and
To
he showed me
Minecraft?
video. They were screaming in the
Yes.
cinemas.
Oh.
What are
The
they
whole
screaming?
crowd was screaming
You allowed
lines.
to ask?
Like chanting.
Yes.
Can you get arrested for that?
He said the movie wasn't great, but he said everybody was involved.
Sorry, what are you screaming?
Like screaming out... What are they
What do
screaming,
they
Felix?
scream,
Like
Felix?
lines in the movie?
Like memes in the movie.
Like what? Can you give me an example?
I am Steve.
I'm Steve. I am Steve.
Okay.
Like that.
You can't get in strife for that. I don't
Speaking of...
There are things that you could get arrested for in the movies. Though.
Yeah.
Don't
and you-
behave too badly.
No, exactly, and you'd hope those shenanigans aren't going on in the Minecraft movie. Cheesy, there's a viral video that keeps popping up on my Instagram feed. The kids are all over it, and when Felix found out you were coming in this morning, he wanted to ask you an important question.
What's your badge number?
What badge number is... So when you join, you get a number, and it's sequential, so they go up. So I'm a 26029, and I think we're up to 45, 46,000
Good boy. Oh, what's that?
Have you?
What does that mean?
Is that?
Have you seen this video?
No.
There is a guy all over Instagram, and he's traveling the world, and he walks up to cops going, "What's your badge number?" And they give it, and they're like, "Good boy." And he's become so big that some police officers are recognising him now, and they're calling him out first.
So what happens if someone asks you your badge number? Do you have to tell them?
I have no issue telling them.
Yeah.
We often have when we go to demonstrations now, we had the name tag like I've got on now.
Yeah.
But then we were getting spammed by all these socialists.
No.
So now we often just have the number. Because they attack you on social media
those
now.
people.
Oh, those people are so annoying, aren't they? Don't you just hate those people?
You can't even taser him in the foot or anything, can you?
There's just there's no middle ground.
No, there really isn't. Hey, guys, let me set the scene. To get to the police force, you have to do the police recruitment exam.
Now, cheesy. The police recruitment exam. Some of the questions
Oh my goodness!
are so basic. I was like, surely this isn't real. And I was like, is this for real? And then all of a sudden, it got so hard.
So when I joined, you didn't need year 12. So
Yeah,
Well, the
right.
first four questions,
you just had to pass.
Felix could have passed.
It's harder now, and it is still difficult, but most people pass, and we have dropped the standard a little bit because we're trying to get more
Drop
people.
the standard.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably true.
Here's the go. We've got to get
It's so hard.
We've got to go
But
to a
it's
break.
like logical thinking. And I was throwing cross-eyed to it.
On the
It's not
other
good.
side of this, Cheesy has our exam papers. He has gone through the results, and we're
Did
going to
we
find
make
out.
it?
We'll find out
Oh,
who would
no.
actually get into
I
the
reckon
police
I got
force.
you two covered.
No, I reckon I'm all over it.
No, wait. You did it at home, and I reckon you would have cheated.
I had a few Pinos before I did it, so hopefully
Might have
that
helped.
doesn't- All right, the results of our police entrance exam coming up next. Black RPs. Good morning, Melbourne. It has just gone 8:03. 5K question coming up.
Jason Lauren.
Jason Lauren on Nova 100.
Our friendly and resident police officer, Cheesy, is in the house. Wayne Cheeseman, superintendent, and possibly our future boss.
He's
Do you
our
guys-
friendly policeman on our show.
Do you guys watch Police Academy movies?
I love Police
course.
Academy.
At the
Of
Academy?
course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Tackleberry? You a Tackleberry?
You know what? He'd be Tackleberry. Cheesy would be Tackleberry.
Everyone's favourite.
All right, so here's the go. We got given the police entrance
The proper
exam.
thing, the real thing that everyone has to see if you want to join the police force.
I have to do a big shout out. She's a friend of the show, Nikki from the Australian Council of Education Research. She put together a mini exam for us because she knew we only had the attention span of an ant.
Speak for yourself.
They're online,
I could have
acer.edu.au.
sat there all day, Jace.
We were loving it.
We were loving it.
Thank you, Nikki.
Clint and I did it in the same room, but at the opposite ends of a very long
We were
boardroom
very
table.
competitive as well.
And he was howling. He's like, wait till you get to the question about the meat tray or something. And I was like, what are you? Oh, the towels. The towels. It's selling the towels. And I was like, no, it can't be that hard. And then 30 seconds later, I was screaming about the towels.
You don't have to reset it, do you? Every few years or anything?
Thank goodness, no.
All right, let's go through it.
So there's different sections.
Yeah, there is. There's literacy, numeracy, writing, digital literacy. All right, we're going to start with...
Where do you want to start, Cheese? Because you're going to give us our results.
Well, I've got the feedback.
Oh, there's some feedback on
it's
the
mixed.
test.
It's mixed,
Okay.
if I'm to be honest.
Please.
But I won't read it all out because it'll take too much time. But if you want to play the audio,
Okay.
and then
So-
I can make comment.
one of the questions, the final one...
It's like a
is-
situation room.
It's a video that they play you on the test, and then you have to hit record and describe the scene.
Oh, yeah.
There's questions about it.
This was Lauren.
There were 4 people there. There was 2 men in their 30s arguing, a man in a red hoodie sitting on a couch with sunglasses, and a young woman, I'd say in her mid to late 20s, graffitiing on the wall. She had a backpack on and a multicoloured backpack. It looked like a fake Missoni backpack. And she had a hoodie on that had yellow writing and it was black. I think the 2 men arguing were fighting over this young woman's perhaps heart relation. They both wanted to have relations with her, I think.
That was very good. That was
I think the
very
boys were
observant.
fighting over the girl, and I do think her backpack looked like a fake designer backpack.
All right. Hit
Is that
us
the
with
kind
it.
of information you'd like?
So what we have is you were very, very good, Lauren.
Oh.
Your observations were highly accurate, uniquely descriptive. You even talked about the hair length indicated by the placement on the female's anatomy.
Yes.
You used the word weapon down the pants at
Did
one
I?
stage, which was very descriptive and provides quite a visual
Do we know if he had a
description to
weapon
the
down his
listener.
pants or it just looked like he had a weapon down his pants?
You also, and I'm not surprised by this, you talked about the female subject's fashion and her, and
She
you
can spot a fake handbag.
You had
trust me.
repeated concern that perhaps her handbag may have been a fake.
Very good.
But you gave a description that was passionate, and you made it clear that fashion crimes are very serious matters.
Yes, there you go.
All right, so we've got the
His passion important.
Outstanding, Lauren. Well done.
That was very good.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm very jealous.
I am very rattled
Do we
because
go
I
downhill
obviously
from
took
here?
the question very differently.
I'm an attention to detail kind of.
Okay.
Do we think he was fighting over the girl?
I
the
think
boys?
so.
Yeah.
All right, so this is Clint's response.
There was quite a few people involved. I did see two males remonstrating with each other. I also saw a lady with a hoodie on, and she seemed to be tagging something, be it graffiti or scratching something into the wall. There's also two very sharp-looking police officers, and that's about it, I think.
So, Clint, you were also very good. You have a strong mastery of the vocabulary.
Oh, yes.
Using such terms as remonstrating and affray. But then you use more colloquial language, such as a full-blown Barney. So you mix it up. Lauren mentioned before that you were sitting at opposite ends of the table, but the testers thought that you were in collusion with Lauren.
Oh!
Were you
and
copying
potentially
me?
at the risk of cheating.
No, I went first. You copied from me. You got all my best tips.
You don't want to cheat on a police exam.
You did have a tendency to stray away from the facts and embellish.
Yes.
With the addition of some fictional elements such as vaping, drug deal gone wrong, spray paint can, etc. But overall, a very strong voice and very creative imagination.
Thank you.
Definitely
Well
would be
done.
great.
Thank you, Cheese.
Now,
Well,
I
let's
think
leave it
I
there.
also said the guy with the sunglasses looked like a drug dealer.
Yes.
He did.
Well, you looked like he was vaping.
And he had sunglasses on
Yeah.
inside.
Don't
Didn't look
vape inside.
trustworthy. Not on the Varpay.
Let's leave it there.
No. Let's press on, Cheese.
Come on, it's your turn.
Jace Hawkins, play the audio.
I obviously took the question wrong.
Well, you didn't take it seriously. Let's have
They
a
were
listen.
having a public disagreement.
What?
I didn't know I had to dictate all the personal details.
It said, what did you see?
They were having a public disagreement.
Who?
The people in the video.
There were many people in
But
the
what
one.
about the
One
woman?
wasn't. What about the drug dealer in the corner?
What
Hey,
about
we
the
don't know
two
if it's a
police
drug
officers who are very sharply
What about
dressed?
the alleged drug dealer in the corner?
With the fake handbag.
Yeah,
What
no,
about
that
the
was
vape?
different. You didn't even say how many people were there.
I didn't know we had to put all the details in.
What about
You're
the gun
doing
down
a
the pants?
right, cheesy.
So despite the feedback from Clint and Lauren, you were described as brief, succinct and efficient, understood the event and provided just the facts with no embellishment. You had clear pronunciation, tone and volume, and it would be thought that you would be very good at the dog squad where you have to bark orders at the dog very quickly and very succinctly.
Would I be the dog or the handler?
No, you would be the handler.
That's what he does with us. He barks orders.
All right.
Okay, so the
So
test
that was
itself.
just that, like, you would have no hope solving a crime with Jace's information.
Well, no, he's saying I'm accurate. I'm not embellishing or alluding to who's done the
Have
wrong
you
thing.
never seen Crime Stoppers? Like, provide as much information as possible.
See it, say it.
All right, cheesy. So that was just one part of it. We did
Yeah.
the literacy, we did the numeracy, we did all the other things, and you have our results of the police test.
Here we go.
Who is the least likely?
The least likely.
You want me to
accepted.
start?
Yeah,
Please.
start at the bottom.
Unfortunately, Jace didn't make it.
Oh, I didn't make it at all.
You
He
didn't
had some problems with the numeracy.
Is that the one where it's like put the next one in order? That was hard. Yeah. But if you think he's got a problem with the numeracy, wait till we get to the fitness test. He'd never
But all
pass
it
it.
means is,
He wouldn't pass the physical.
No offense if Cheesy got there.
if it was real life, you'd be able to sit that component again.
Right, okay, gotcha.
And then if you failed, you'd have to wait 6
So
months.
he
before
actually
you got it again.
failed the numeracy bit.
Yes.
Did he
He
pass
got
the other
2
bits?
out of 5.
Wasn't there like
Okay,
It's a bit of
2 out of 5, right? But there was
spatial
15.
awareness there
guys,
as
let's go
well.
to the top spot. Who took out...
Hang on. Who's second?
Well,
Well, that'll give it away.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So who took
That's
out
numeracy,
the
isn't it?
highest marks and has the potential to make a good Victorian police officer?
Well, the host who probably could come in at superintendent level would be Lauren Phillips.
Yes! Oh my God! My father-in-law would be so proud.
Your partner,
Policeman.
Paul.
I get it.
We call my Paul
Mall
Mall
Cop.
Cop because he's like a frustrated.
How much? Worse?
How well did I do, Cheese?
So in the oral assessment, you got 100%.
Oh, God.
Numeracy, you got 83%.
Oh, God, here we go.
Abstract reasoning, 94%.
I knew it. I said I'm good
And
at the
digital
abstract.
literacy, you got 86%.
So Lauren and I are
timed
going to
out
the police
because
force.
Clint distracted me on one of them. Which,
So you're Superintendent Phillips.
thank you very much,
You're the Tom Croydon of the team.
Maggie Doyle.
You're Senior
Sergeant Maggie Doyle. And how did Clint go?
Well, Clint could probably come in at senior sergeant rank or
Oh, but I'm your boss. Just remember that.
Okay, well, you're always my boss.
And I'm the prisoner, all right?
You're nowhere, mate.
Clint did very well, and we would accept him if he ever wanted to join. So
Thank
digital
you.
literacy, he got 86%, abstract reasoning 70%, numeracy 86%, and the oral assessment 95%.
Wow. All right.
Hey, sister.
Probe the popo.
You can
Guys.
You can ride in my crew car any day.
I'm going to bounce in my step
Oh,
all
here we go.
day.
Dale. Sorry, Wayne. Cheeseman. Thanks for joining us on the air. Probe the popo. I'm gutted.
Please call me. What did you say I could be, Cheesy?
Superintendent.
You could be my boss. I don't care.
Well, we're looking for a new boss at the head of the police, aren't
We are.
we?
Just come
I'm
in,
your
Lauren.
gal. I'm
Every
coming
time
in.
you come in, we need a new one.
We do. It's crazy.
Lauren, put your hand up. Let's do it. Every day we give you a chance to win money just after 8 o'clock. Gave away $5,000 already this week. Christina in the CBD.
Hi.
Good morning.
How's it going?
We are good. You are the chosen one.
I know, I'm very, very nervous.
Oh, Christina, don't be nervous. You got to be sharp.
I'm scared.
She's a
Don't be
paralegal.
scared.
I am.
You're Meghan Markle in suits.
Yes, I was told that before.
All right, Christina, let's try and win you some cash. I believe you want a medium question for $500.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, let's do it. Rules are simple. We'll run through it.
$500.
You will hear a question. You will hear a 3, 2, 1. You have to answer within that time.
If you don't know, Christina, have a guess.
I would say she'll know this.
And if you don't, I would say this one is very gettable via a guess.
Absolutely. I reckon you got it. Okay, for $500. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Remember, we need the answer within the 3 seconds.
Yes.
In Scrabble, how many points is the X tile worth?
3, 2,
8.
1.
You got it.
She's done it!
What? Are you for
$500.
8. There's only
No
one
freaking way.
X tile in the game and it is worth 8. I think the only one higher
Is that
is...
a guess?
Yeah, I swear to God, that was a guess.
Well,
Well,
good
there's
guess.
only one tile higher, right? The Q is worth 10, isn't it?
I've never played Scrabble in my life.
No,
No
way,
way.
Christina.
I swear to God.
I'm more of a Connect 4 sort of
Oh
guy.
my God, I love... Yeah, you failed the literacy test.
Yeah, I know,
given the
so-
police
Oh my
force. I love Scrabble. Scrabble's great
Christina.
game. You've never played, Clint?
Never in my...
No, I've never ever played.
Wow. All
Good
right.
guess, sis. We told you to guess. Well done.
Do you know
It
what
worked,
I
$500.
Wow. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
You're
I was
welcome.
actually calling for the Lady Gaga tickets, but I got through to this somehow.
Well,
Well,
you
now
got-
you can buy them.
Exactly. You got $500, and I'm going to chuck your passes to Fun Fields as well.
Thank
okay.
you so much.
No worries. These school holidays save big at Fun Fields theme parks. End of season sale. Cheap for tickets. More thrills. Visit funfields.com.au. There you go. That is.
Categories. I love categories.
I don't think I've ever played categories.
That's a good one.
I love old school games. You know what? Easter holidays is a great time for old school games.
I don't mind a little mousetrap.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
one's
that's real
Mousetrap?
old school.
Yeah, we have to build.
What about
the whole-
Trouble?
I loved Operation.
Bop-O-matic Trouble.
Oh my God.
Operation.
Guess what they've got now at like those time zone places? Human life, hungry hippo.
Oh, what
And
do you
you
mean?
sit on the
human life?
hippos.
Oh, like, is in your riding
Oh,
a hippo?
Four
human
hippos.
size.
4 hippos. You sit on there
And you got to catch the balls in the
You're
hippo's
right,
mouth.
and the mouth opens up and
Oh,
the hippos eat
it's
the
your
balls.
kind of
Your
game.
cheeks just wobbled
Yeah.
more than I thought humanly possible when you impersonated
Oh,
the
that's
hungry
'cause he's a
hippo just
hungry
then.
hippo.
It was quite a sight. Oh, God, look at him go.
Oh, like one of those Dulux dogs.
Hey, coming up next, I think we have found the most embarrassing mum in the world. And
I
here's the
love
kicker.
this.
We all know her. We're going to go there right after this on Nova. Look, we're talking embarrassing parents. If you want to join the show, 13 24 10, what is the most embarrassing thing your parents have ever done?
Like the time you made my dad call the radio station and read 50 Shades of Grey on air.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, that was rock bottom for me.
He did it so well.
I'll tell you what, he really...
I could not have wound that segment up fast enough when I realised who it was reading. You didn't tell me who it was.
He didn't need much convincing either.
No, and he got quite into it.
He didn't even need the book.
Yeah.
No, you already had it on the shelf.
No, I think he was banned from calling the radio station for quite some time after that.
Bobby, you ring here whenever you want.
Now, my dad, you know what? My dad used to say, what's the point of having kids if you can't embarrass them?
Good call.
Well, there is a mom out there who has humiliated her son, and it's someone we love, Mariah Carey. Now, you know I'm a big fan, especially at Christmas time.
Oh, yeah.
Mariah Carey has a 13-year-old son who likes to play. Now, do you play? Oh, gosh, your son's here. I might have to ask him. Do you play on Twitch or you stream on Twitch?
Stream on Twitch.
You stream on
What is it?
So kids love watching other people play video games.
No.
But you can then talk to each other.
Yeah.
And you can see each other on your webcam.
Yeah.
Is that right?
A lot of
Your
gaming
webcam.
chairs, Clint. A lot of gaming chairs.
Lot of gaming chairs. Anyway, her son was on Twitch. He's 13 years old. His name's Moroccan.
I
Moroccan
know.
Cannon.
Can I? Yeah.
What?
Because she's got twins, Moroccan and Monroe.
Oh, no, Monroe's the girl.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Monroe comes out on stage. I would know because I went and saw her Christmas concert in New York, and here she is, Monroe. And Monroe, Miss Monroe, she calls her.
Oh,
she comes out and they did a duet.
They're embarrassing.
Let's
names.
park
What's wrong
the
with
names.
the name Monroe?
Oh, they're shocking.
Yeah,
By
they
the
are.
way, shout
Hey,
out
Moroccan, can you grab me a Coke out of the fridge?
Terracotta home yet? Where's Terracotta?
Shocking Moroccan.
Monroe.
And
Monroe, take the dog
she
for a
calls her,
walk.
She calls her Miss Monroe. How
Come
dare
on.
you
Come on,
criticise
Mariah,
Mariah
lift.
Carey? Don't you dare, Clint. She's a friend of our show.
Yes, she's a dear friend of ours.
She is a friend of our show.
Mariah,
We play
13
Mariah
24 10. Give us a call.
Well, she's not going to call now. You've just bagged her kids' names. What hope do we have to get her on for our Christmas surprise this year? Sorry.
Do you know what? I'd take Moroccan over Mariah. Dial him up on Twitch.
Remember we asked the
finished,
record company
Clint?
if we could get Mariah before Jazz had even asked the question. They said
Absolutely
no.
not. Well, it's a definite no now.
Sorry,
Anyway.
where were we?
Well, you've crushed my soul because I love Mariah Carey. Can you play Mariah Carey song, actually?
Uh,
Get her up, and I'll tell the rest of the story.
Just something from Music Box.
Yeah, just something. So Mariah Carey, right? Her son, Shocking Moroccan, is streaming on Twitch. He's streaming on Twitch in his gaming.
Shocking Moroccan.
Shocking Moroccan's, that would definitely be his name, don't you
Yeah.
think? His Twitch name.
Shocking
Streaming
name.
on Twitch. And he can't spell Mariah Carey. Look,
No, there's only two. There's
No.
only the one song
No,
in here.
that-
I'm just trying to find another song.
Dream Lover. What about Dream Lover?
It's not in here. Oh, here we go.
One
Here we
Sweet
go.
Day.
Open the Music Box.
Fantasy. Hero. What do you want? Dream Lover?
You keep telling
Dream
the story.
Lover.
I'll get you some.
Okay, Shocking Moroccan's on Twitch in his gaming chair.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, there she is, the queen, the ice queen herself,
Her
Mariah
with Shocking
Carey.
Moroccan?
With Shocking Moroccan. Well, Moroccan was shocking when he realised his mum was behind him.
Take a listen to this. Take a listen to this.
You want to come here, Mom?
There she is.
Y'all need to get out now. Just everybody get out. Mom, they can see you. Okay.
That
They're
is-
saying, hi, Mariah, I love you. Oh, my God. Hi, you guys, I love you.
Hello, Miss Carey.
Hi, Mrs. Carey.
37. Can y'all please get out? Please? Get out of my room.
Mom,
I would die.
get out of my room. And all the other boys like,
Hi, Miss Carey.
Mrs.
That'd get
Carey.
him cred on Twitch.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like it.
Oh, yeah.
He is-
Imagine if she starts singing this.
Oh my God. Hi, Miss Carey.
Imagine if you win at Twitch. Is that what you do? Do you win? And then you start playing this.
13.
And you know you can survive.
She should have broken into song.
2410.
Imagine if when Moroccan was yelling at her, she started going, I don't want a love for Christmas.
Oh,
then he'd be
Jesus.
even more humiliated.
13,
Could've got
24,
worse. She
10.
just
What is
stood there.
the most embarrassing thing your parents have ever done?
Named the child Moroccan, I would say.
Shocking. It's shocking.
That's embarrassing.
13, 24, 10.
Moroccan.
Have your parents done a Mariah? What was the most embarrassing thing they ever did in your life? In return, we
Parents
got
are
free
humil,
stuff.
aren't they?
I got $200 Kogan vouchers up for grabs. Kogan.com helps you get what you want for less. That is clicking awesome. We'll hit the phones next on Nova. Mariah has jumped on the gaming live stream of her son.
Moroccan.
He was mortified.
Shocking
saying,
Moroccan.
Mum, get off. The audio's hilarious.
She
Take a
was
listen.
shocking Moroccan.
You want to come here, Mom?
There she is.
Y'all need to get out now. Just everybody get out. Mom, they can see you. Okay.
That
They're
is-
saying, hi, Mariah, I love you. Oh, my God. Hi, you guys, I love you.
Hello, Miss Carey.
Hi, Mrs. Carey.
37. Can y'all please get out? Please? Get out of my room.
She interrupted his live stream. I don't think she did enough to embarrass him, though.
No.
She should have broken into Always Be My Baby or something.
Yeah. There she is. There she is. Hi, Miss Carey.
Hi, Miss Carey.
Hello.
I love you, Mariah. Shame. She really should have broken into song. It was a real missed opportunity for Mariah.
I can't imagine your parents being embarrassing.
Mine?
No, yours I can.
Oh,
Clint.
yeah.
Dad.
Yeah, I want to be very clear.
Dad,
Mine are embarrassing.
Absolutely.
Dad had a job when we were growing up, which was he was a technician.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, he sold solarium.
He was the tan man.
He was the tan man.
He was the tan man.
He used to
Mr. Tan Man.
as a qualified
Give me a tan.
electrician. He
What
used
was
to
his number plate again?
service the
was the number plate?
solariums, and he drove around in a van. It
What
was
was
a
the number
blue
plate?
van with number plates. Tan Man.
Mr. Tan Man.
And he used to drop us off at school every day in the Tan Man
But,
van.
I mean, you, Clint
Here
Stanaway,
comes the Tan Man.
have followed
and
in
his
his
kids.
footsteps. We should just call Clint Tan Man.
From now on, you will be Tan Man.
Tan Man Jr.
Tan. Well, no, it's more Spray Tan Man now.
Oh, you want to be Spray Tan Man?
I can't be Tan Man.
Did he pivot when solariums got...
Yes, into spray tans.
Are they illegal or frowned upon? Illegal.
Illegal.
Did he become the Spray Tan Man technician?
Yes.
Did he ever run like an underground?
No.
Right, okay, gotcha.
No.
Clint Tanaway.
Clint Tanaway.
It was very embarrassing getting out of that car.
Joe, in Point Cook, we're talking embarrassing parents. What did you have to deal with?
Hey, yes, hi guys. My mum was meeting my husband, who was then my boyfriend for the first time. Took us out for dinner. Mum, being frugal, decided to take the leftover fish in her bag without me knowing.
Hang on, she took it to the restaurant?
No, she took it from the restaurant.
In her handbag?
In her
How did she
handbag,
take
and-
fish?
Oh, well, she's pretty sneaky, but
Wrapped it up in a napkin?
yeah, she did exactly. And,
No, that's a glad bag job. Yep.
Oh, it was hilarious. And we're sitting in the car on the way home, and there's wafting fish smell coming.
Oh, Mum. Not on the first
I'm
meeting.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, no,
but you
no.
ended up getting married, so he obviously loved the fish. We love a fisherman.
School, I reckon the school grounds is probably the most embarrassing scene.
The pickup.
Well, I arrived at school one day on the bus, and as I was walking in, kids were like, "Hey, Jace, your mum's looking for you." And I laughed it off. I just thought it was a joke. And then I turned the corner, and I'm walking through the school grounds. "Hey, Jace, your mum's walking down looking for you."
What's Mum doing there?
That's what I thought. I thought, no, surely not. And then I turned the corner, and she's in like the giant quadrangle area holding my lunchbox.
Oh.
Hey, you left this at home.
Oh, cute. That's so
Hi, Mrs.
nice.
Hawkins.
You'd rather starve.
Just leave it at the office,
Just
Mum.
don't even do that. Just.
Oh, yeah, no, that's so nice.
And I'm like grabbing the lunchbox going, please, Mum, please just go.
So what, if your kids forgot their lunch, would you just let them starve for the day instead of be kind and bring
Actually,
them lunch?
I have dropped lunch to them before, but I left it at the office. And they do the page thing. Please come to the office. You forgot your lunch.
That's even more embarrassing. Oh, my God. Hi, Mrs. Hawkins.
Shelley and Brighton, good morning.
Good morning. Happy hump day.
Happy hump day,
Oh,
embarrassing.
happy hump day, Shelley. You're up and about. Why are you so happy?
Oh, because I'm on the way to work and I just love my job. So
Oh.
I'm very happy.
What do you do?
Shelley, what do you?
I'm in real estate, property management, construction.
Yeah, right.
It's amazing.
Well,
yeah.
good on you,
Love
Dale.
it.
That's the attitude you need when you're driving in here.
I do.
Yeah.
You know what I did this morning? I got up at 4:20 and I got in my
You
car and
bounced
went,
in.
Happy hump day, Lauren. Let's do this on a Wednesday morning.
Shelley,
Let's go.
let's talk embarrassing parents. What happened?
Oh, my dear dad, who's no longer with us, when I was about 15, we used to go shopping together on a Friday night. And one night, there was these really hot guys in an aisle next to me. I was just, interested in guys back then, and I mean, I still am now. But he dropped the biggest fart and turned around, looked at me and said, Shelley, I have told you not to do that. You will not be coming shopping with me again. And walked off and left me there.
Dad.
That is amazing.
Dad would have had the biggest smile on
That
his
is amazing.
Dad will be watching over you right now.
Sorry.
Shelley's still laughing about that.
That is.
Dad was known for clearing the room.
Dad.
Dad was.
No, I wouldn't take my dad anywhere if he did that.
No,
He'd
you can't be doing that.
Nah,
Sammy.
I'd lock him up.
Sammy on 13 24 10. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, team. How is everyone this morning?
Lauren's great. Well.
Thank you for asking.
Happy
We're great.
Hump Day, Sammy.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm getting some humpy day today.
I don't think that's why they call it.
Hump Day's Wednesday, the middle of the week. But
anyway,
good for you. It can, you know what? Hump Day can be any day.
Your mum embarrassed you?
Oh, yeah, my mum was a shocker. We had a pool growing up as kids, and my mum, being German, used to get her buzzies out and sunbake.
Really?
And all the kids from my brother's class would always come over, and I couldn't work out why. And it was because my mum was in the backyard sunbaking topless.
Really?
The buzzies. Just the
So
term
embarrassing.
buzzies
Was she
is
pretty
glorious,
pleased with herself, Sammy?
Oh, yeah, she's well endowed. She still
Was
is
she?
to this day.
Still to this day. Pool
Does she-
party at
does
Sammy's
she-
house.
Does she still get them out, Sammy?
Oh, yeah, she gets them. She's proud of them.
Yeah.
Quite proud.
Yeah,
Yep.
the Europeans love sunbaking topless. Jace, you've got a pool. Do your kids, when you come, when
I
they
thought you
come
meant to
home,
invite Sammy's mum around.
Sammy's your mum. Happy Hump Day.
Sammy's mum
Sam-
has got it going on.
Yeah, Sammy's mum.
Wow.
No, I was going to say, do your kids ask you to put your top back on?
No. I wear the rash shirt.
Oh, yeah, Rashi at the Hawkins house.
Yeah, I do have a pool.
What about Lou? Did she embarrass the boys?
No, she's pretty good. If anything,
She's not buzzies out by the pool with the boys?
if anything, when they've got friends coming around, Lou will pull me aside and go, the boys have asked me to talk to you about not trying to do jokes when their friends are here.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Is that where you try all your gear?
Felix,
Is it?
Felix is here somewhere. Oh,
No, he's on Roblox.
He's run away because it's too embarrassing.
We are heading to Gather Round tomorrow, and after Gather Round, I'm actually heading to Ballet on a little
Ballet.
retreat. So
to
I'm
the mean streets of Nusa Dua.
yes, so I'm away for a little bit, which
where are you
means I'm heading to Uluwatu to a nice little retreat.
Uluwatu,
nice little retreat, bit of surfing, bit of
beautiful.
which I'm a bit worried about because I haven't surfed in many, many years. Bit of
Surfing?
surfing, bit of
Wait, you're
bit of yoga,
surfing?
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I know what could go wrong, right?
Couple
But
of
it
bintangs?
means maybe, but that defies the retreat.
He's going on a
type.
health retreat.
It's meant to be health and wellness.
He's going on his
and
Eat, Love, Pray adventure. Or no, what's the Nicole Kidman one?
Watch out for
9
the
Perfect
monkeys.
Strangers.
the monkeys
Watch
in
out for the
Uluwatu.
monkeys, yeah.
They snatch stuff.
They do.
But it means you got to find a dog sitter, Lauren.
Yes.
Which
See, the perils of travelling
I know.
when you have a dog.
I assume it's like
'Cause
traveling
you
with
can-
kids.
but you
No,
can
you're supposed to take them.
Oh,
You can take
can't take
kids
the dog.
with you. You can't just take the dog to
No.
Uluwatu. The monkeys wouldn't like it.
No, they wouldn't. So I sort of went on a website to find a dog minder. So it's basically like finding a babysitter.
It's
effectively.
basically like finding a girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's like Tinder for dog owners.
Well, you can find a boyfriend, like whatever floats
Or a
your boat.
boyfriend,
Yeah.
yes.
So I found one, Jace.
Do they stay at your house?
Well, no. So you've
There's
got the
many
option.
options.
You can
Remember I did this once?
You can have the dog sitter come and stay, or you can ship the dog off to their place.
But before any of that happens, there has to be a meet cute.
Oh, they come round to meet the
So
dog
you have to
they're
make sure
compatible.
the dog sitter's compatible with the dog.
Oh, it's a lot of work, isn't it?
So in this instance, I decided to meet the dog sitter. No, sorry, the dog
Minder.
hoster,
Minder.
because she's hosting the dog
Oh, yeah, Pep's going to go to her house.
at a park.
Because you don't want them to come to your house, because what if then you don't like them?
But then what
and you're
about-
like,
Yeah, and then you're stuck.
shivers, now you know where I live.
But hang on, if you're shipping the dog to their house, why don't you meet at their
No,
house so you
no,
can see
no,
the
that's
living
a bit-
conditions?
That's a bit.
You didn't
that's a
want
bit
to see
much.
the conditions
No.
Pep was going to be living in.
No.
See, mine was weirder.
He's not going to complain.
Because we had the sitter at our house.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, you're going to be in my home.
Yeah.
So I need to do like more thorough check than if I was just shipping the dogs off.
Well, so it is a lot like dating. So I sort of knew sort of what she looked like based on the profile pic, but in the profile pic is like, because she's a dog sitter, right? So there's a photo of her and the big fluffy dog. So I'm like in the park, set up with Pep, and there's just like all of a sudden a flurry of women coming into the park. I'm like, is that her?
Oh my
Pep,
God.
is that her?
It was a blind date.
Pep, I think it's her. And then you'd go to wave, and nope, she turned right. Nope, that's not her. That's not.
Oh, my-
here she comes. Here she. No, that's not her either.
Is
And
he
then I
talking
hear
to
this-
us like how he talks to the dog?
I hear this.
I don't know.
Pep.
Oh, she
I'm like,
knew Pep.
It's her. It's her.
And did Pep go running over?
He did. Yeah, he was very, very interested.
She came out strong.
Very strong.
were you-
She wanted in screaming the dog's name.
Well,
Very
that because then it makes it less awkward because you know it's her. But were you interested in her?
No.
You shook your head then, like you
No,
weren't going to
no,
say it.
no,
No, you don't want her to be your girlfriend, but you're interested in her as a dog sitter.
Yeah, just a dog friend.
Did-
Yeah.
Did they sniff each other's butts like dogs
Who?
do? You and the dog sitter? No, the dog.
I was.
Was Pep sniffing around her?
He had a sniff, yeah.
And then
Did he like
her?
Yeah, seemed to get on well.
Did she sniff him back?
So you both swiped right. And so now is Pep going
We've
on
done
holiday
a
to
deal.
her house?
We've done a deal.
What
and
is it? Split custody.
I would want to see the living conditions.
Me too. What if they put Pep in a cage out the back?
I didn't think about that.
Guys, that is it. We are about to get out of here.
We are. Enjoy this beautiful sunshine, Melbourne.
I know, it's incredible.
Get out.
Thank you for being a friend.
Sidon, soak it up.
Sorry.
I got to get out.
Lauren, I'll
The
see
Golden
you
Girls
later.
started.
We have a date.
Oh, yeah, you guys are going comedy night.
Oh,
No,
comedy
wow,
festival.
we've got
We've got a
We've got a
stacked
full
day.
afternoon. We've got 4:30 Pilates.
Pilates.
Hot, sweaty
now,
Pilates.
Jace, I'm into Pilates at the moment.
Remember when last time I went, I said it was like hell in a room.
Yeah.
We're going together
Yeah.
too.
Oh, that'll be nice.
And then we're
Yesterday
going.
I was doing clams.
Clint's been going every day to Hot Pilates.
The day before that I was curtsying, and yesterday I was doing clams.
Is there someone you like at the classes, or
I don't know.
It's the least sexy
it's
place
bizarre.
on earth. You get
It's
so
sort of-
hot and sweaty in there.
You drag yourself in there and then you leave and you're like, I feel amazing. 10 out of 10 after doing
so
the
we're doing
clam.
that, and then we're going to get Chinese food just to really
Yes.
undo all the
well,
good
that
work.
balances it. Yeah.
Because then we're going to the comedy festival tonight, the comedy theatre, but we're going for Chinese food first because it's near Chinatown, and like we've worked out, so we deserve Chinese food.
Do you know what I love? Do they have chicken and sweet corn soup?
Oh, they absolutely will. We're going to one of the OGs in Chinatown.
I've never ever had the prawn toast.
I love a prawn toast as well.
I don't have prawns.
I'm going home to wash and get ready
Wash?
for gather round.
What do you mean wash?
But I've got to
Wash yourself?
Wash my clothes. Get ready.
But
Start
do you
packing.
only wash your clothes for special occasions?
Well, just make sure I've got all my clothes and everything ready.
What, your smalls?
Yes, I like to pack a day out. You know me.
Yeah, no, I'm not
So we're
concerned about
going
the
for-
packing, but we're going home to what?
So we're going for a few nights. How many pairs of smalls are you going to take?
I always pack 2 extras.
So you go 4 smalls?
Yeah, absolutely. You never
Why?
know.
Just in case you...
Yeah, you walk around with some in your handbag, don't you?
I always carry a spare G-string.
Yeah.
In your...
ICE, case of emergency.
Yeah.
Always. I mean, not if I'm just going out for dinner. Like day to day, there's always a pair in there.
dinner got
in
wild.
the everyday handbag.
All right. Well, yeah.
I might bring some to Chinese in the comedy festival tonight
Well,
because you
just
just
in
never
case.
know after Hot Pilates.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Comedy for Daddy. Jason Lauren. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials. Nova.